Alright, this is a video about drone pictures off of Beaver Trail Bay, and this is the first time I've flown the drone off of the boat. As you can see me launching here from the foredeck. Up until this point I've always gone ashore to launch the boat because it's just been, seems like it's too risky to try to get it off the boat and out of the way of all the rigging. So, successful launch. We're up at the max altitude of 400 feet that the drone is set for. So this is called Beaver Trail Bay, but I know in other posts I've probably called it Beaver Tail Bay, and Karen and I were thinking, well, maybe that's because the shape of the bay looks like a beaver tail, but that's Beaver Tail Point there, but the bay is actually called Beaver Trail Bay. Anyway, it's a beautiful spot, and interesting because most of the other places we've gone to, anchorages we've gone to, have been something written up in active captain or something like that. There's Thalia in the center of the screen there. This was kind of a place we just said, hey, it looks pretty protected from the wind direction. We need a place to stop. Good depths, we'll give it a try. So we motored all the way up as far as we could inside the bay here. Dropped the hook in about 8 feet of water under the keel, and we were good to go. Woke up the next morning, it was totally flat and calm and glassy and smooth. So I also did another video of paddleboarding around, and I took the drone out after paddleboarding because it was still so beautiful out that I didn't want to let go of the experience. So you'll see that there's sort of a squared off area there of darker blue versus green. It kind of looks like they dredged this bay. I highly doubt it. It's probably just a coincidence, but it's pretty cool how it's kind of squared off there. That green area would probably be pretty marshy and shallow on a normal depth of water day. Yeah, you can see some of the colors now. Really, really cool. That's all pretty much a sandy bottom, sandy, muddy bottom. But you can kind of read the depths from that green color versus the darker blue. The darker blue is the deeper water. Nice little cottages around the coast, around the shore here. Alright, so it's now time for a little flyover, flyby of Thalia. I got my courage up and was flying closer to the water, and I had a little bit of fun here. Just again, it was so smooth. The shadows, the reflections of the boat in the water were really neat, and it was a lot of fun just to try out the drone a little bit more and maybe take some more chances, but not nearly as risky as some drone pilots are. But again, I love the reflection in the water like that. It's so rare you see that. And here I'm raising up in altitude so I don't hit the mast. And here you can see some of the reflection of some of the jet trails in the sky coming back down the water. It's almost like a wave is coming through the water, but it's just the reflection of the sky. Later on, when we pulled up our anchor, it was so clear you could see right down the chain all the way down to the bottom of the water, and you could see the anchor dug in and anchor breaking free. So that was the first time I've never seen that so clear like that. Alright, it's time to bring the drone in for a landing. So this is the part that I was most nervous about. Taking off, you have a little bit more control because you can move the drone out of the way quickly, but I had to land it on the foredeck here. I got a bunch of lines out of the way, and but still the drone will kind of drift a bit. It's actually really pretty accurate how close it stays in one position, but it'll drift a couple feet either way, and I don't have a lot of margin of error here on the foredeck with the lifelines, and then once you drop down below the level of the lifelines, you kind of have to land it pretty quick. So I'm trying to get it in the position here and land it down on something flat, which is another issue. We have a hatch there, which is what I was aiming for, which is flat. The other parts are pretty bumpy. So here I am trying to maneuver it around. Right about something like, okay, time to get it down. There it goes, onto the hatch. So another safe landing. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.